Hey everyone, have I here been a video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, we're going to be going over the details for the Super EZA of the OG STR Dokkan Festival exclusive legendary Super Saiyan Broly. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and dive right in. So really not a surprise. I think most people ended up predicting that this was going to be the Super EZA, including myself. I did this video, this updated global timeline, and this was what, 2 weeks ago, right before the information dropped for part 2. I ended up doing pretty good in the speculation here. Of course, we got the EZA to the boys, which is a very good Dokkan Festival exclusive EZA. I thought Dokkan was going to be a little bit greedy and do a yellow coin LR for BROLY, but it was actually a free-to-play Prime Battle unit. And then I was hoping for for both of these, but it seems like, and I mentioned this before, I don't think that they're going to EZA or Super EZA LRs for quite some time. They have a lot to do in terms of Dokkan Festival exclusive units like this. There's a ton to go over. So anyway, not a surprise that we ended up getting this unit in the Broly celebration. So of course, this information dropped way early in the morning, and I was fast asleep, and so this is why I'm doing it right now. So this isn't the Super EZA. This is actually the one line that this unit ended up getting on his regular EZA. Imagine that. Imagine that this was like, oh my goodness, this was such an upgrade. Attack and defense, 80% when attacking. Yeah, this is not the Super EZA. It's much better. But let's quickly look at the stats here. The Super EZA, if you don't remember, it's actually been a little while. It doesn't change the leader skill, it doesn't change the super attack, and it doesn't change stats, only the passive skill here. As you can see, much better than it was before. The EZA stats here is 19,785 for HP. Attack is almost 20,000 with 19,547, and then 12,214 for defense. So solid stats there. Now let's take a look at the kit. Again, the leader skill doesn't really matter. Super attack is actually causes supreme damage to all enemies and raises attack for 3 turns. I remember when this unit initially came out, this was amazing because you can do AoE. So, but now it's not as important, since most of the fights that you have are going to be one enemy. So let's talk about the passive skill here. As you can see, a lot more. I removed the one line there, so it increased to key +2 attack and defense 200%, so quite a bump there. Additional attack and defense 150% when attacking, and an additional attack and defense 30% up to another 150% of stats, and reduces damage by 10% up to 50% with each super attack performed. So it's not attack, you gotta get those super attacks off. So additionals are going to be very, very important, because the opportunity for you to then make sure that you're going to get to the 50% damage mitigation is very, very, very important. But also all these stats building up is going to be very strong as well. Randomly changes key spheres. This is really actually very major here, because having a orb changer on a Broly team can very, very much benefit the LR, Broly, Chile, and Lemo unit. So hugely beneficial. So randomly changes key spheres to certain type 2 rainbow key spheres when there's a Pure Saiyans or Planetary Destruction category ally in the same turn. That should be no problem, because you'll be running generally on a Broly team and they're Pure Saiyans or Planetary Destruction. You're gonna be fine in doing that. Superclass allies key +1, which is very unusual that this unit is going to buff up superclass units. Superclass allies key +1 and attack 10%, and then for extreme class allies key +2 attack and defense 20% per rainbow key sphere obtained. So generally you're getting about 3, right? So that means that you can get this to a 60% on a very regular basis, especially with the rainbow orb changing. 2 probably at minimum, like with the rainbow orb changing, and you play your bubbles right. yeah, you should not only just get one rainbow, you should get like 2, which would be 40%, then 3, and if you can get 4, that's an 80% boost for extreme class allies. That is absolutely amazing. So making this unit basically a support unit for a Broly team, and that's very powerful as well, because we kind of need one. Chances of reporting a critical hit 50%, and launches additional super attack per 2 rainbow key spheres obtained. This is so important. You gotta get the 2 rainbow key spheres, because right here, this additional super attack guaranteed is going to help boost up this damage mitigation. So if you can get an additional off on your hidden potential, you're able to do 3, and then pick up another 2 rainbow key spheres in the next turn, and then you should be at least maxed out on your damage mitigation on here. So you need what, 5? Oh yeah, that's the same. So you're gonna actually be fully boosted up. So if you can get an additional super attack off. Link skills: Hardened Grudge, Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Saiyan Lady, Berserker, Fierce Battle. So a little bit limited in link skills here, with really only being 6. If you don't remember back in the day, these units here only had 6 link skills and not 7. So, and then categories: Movie Bosses, Pure Saiyans, Full Power, Target Goku, Exploding Rage, Inhuman Deeds, Planetary Destruction, Legendary Resistance, Power Beyond Super Saiyan, and then Uncontrollable Power. Generally speaking, the unit that your teams that you're going to be running are going to be on the Broly team, and that's going to be a given there. So if, on the Carnival Broly team, you can use this as that support unit down here in place of Turles if you don't have Turles, or actually if you don't have the Dokkan Festival exclusive LR Legendary Super Saiyan Broly, right? This is a substitute for that unit. But if you're going to run this as a floater, you know that this is not going to link because of the same name issue. So on this team here, it's not super ideal, but if you don't have Turles, you don't have this unit here, even if you don't have Cell Max, right? Actually, this will work really well replacing Cell Max. If you don't have Cell Max, of course you want to use Cell Max on this team here, but now he's not in the floater position up against the main rotation of the Legendary Super Saiyan Dokkan Festival exclusive Int Broly, so this would actually work out fine. So these are some of the options that you're generally going to be running with this Super EZA. On the Dokkan Festival exclusive Int Broly team, same scenario, but again, since you're running 2 of them, this is just not going to link well at all. So this is probably the less ideal team that you're going to be bringing on here, since it is going to mess up on the main rotation here. So, or not mess up, but not link up. And then finally, this can actually run on the Super Bosses Full Power team here, Full Power Broly team. Actually, this one works fine because you're going to be on a main rotation. If you choose to be, I guess you can put in Tech Broly here as well and just use this as a floater support, just like what we were doing before. But all in all, I think this is a great unit. Most people should have it. You should also be able to pick this one up using your red coin or your red Dragonstone if you haven't used it already. It's on one of the banners. This is one of the reasons why everyone thought that this was going to Super EZA, since it was on the Broly banner. And yeah, I think it's just a nice added upgrade to certain teams that if you want to run a full Broly team, you can. Now with this unit here, easily more manageable. And then if you're missing a particular unit, this is a great substitution, especially like for that Int Broly that we were talking about there. So anyway, let me know in the comment section below how you feel about this Super EZA. I think this is a really nice addition to it. Strong unit. It's going to do quite a bit of damage and can support. And if as long as that 50% damage mitigation is up, you should be a-okay. So, but before that, a little squishy. But just make sure in the first turn that you put him somewhere that he's not going to get hit that much. So, anyway, with that, if you are new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning, and we'll catch you next time. Later.